Hello, Wolfden! It's good to be back again, sort of. You see, last week something bad happened. The big guy had some trouble with the electricity, and thanks to some weird circumstances, we were kinda split apart. I was left stuck inside of the PC, which had lost all of its ability to function, and trust me, it may have been 24 hours, but being stuck inside of a powerless PC for such a long time, stuck in the darkness, it's not fun. Meanwhile, the big guy was trying his best to boot the PC up again, to no avail. It appeared that the SSD of the computer had completely given the spirit and, well, kinda ceased to function. The big guy brought the PC away to get it fixed, but as a result, we kinda lost all the data on our C drive. For those of you who don't know what that means, well, how do I say this? For one, the Skyrim Varrock roleplay is dead in the waters right now. Recordings hadn't started just yet, but we've been set back even further right now. In order for us to continue the roleplay with Chapter 4, we need to do a complete new install of Skyrim with all of the modded files. And since we don't have any of the save files or the mod files anymore, it's going to take quite some time before we can get started again. Besides the loss of the Skyrim save files, we also feared that we had lost all our progress in the Dark Souls playthrough. However, luckily we had accidentally installed Dark Souls on the D drive. This meant that Dark Souls had been saved from complete obliteration. And when it comes to the save files and data of the game Whippo, well, we lost those too. But luckily it won't take too long before we get back to where we were in that game. Now, besides all of that, we also lost our recording and rendered data and settings. The big guy has no clue whatsoever on what the previous settings were. This means that the quality of future videos, both in the audio and video department, may change drastically, and it may not be for the better. We are going to do our best to get everything up and running again as soon as possible, with this update video being the very first step, so that's a positive. But it is still going to take some time before we get back to our old quality. Some future recordings might contain some stutters, pixelation, and audio issues, but we can only get back to where we were through trial and error, just like we did before. We're still trying to figure out the base settings, so we hope that we can start properly recording again as soon as possible. Now, I'd like to give a little bit of insight on what is planned next for the channel for the rest of 2017 and the beginning of 2018. While we are trying to do our best to recover from this large setback, there may be days without a video upload. Dark Souls is a good example for that, because we are currently only uploading that series once a week instead of twice. As time passes by, we are also slowly running out of our backlog videos, which means that once certain series end, we may be without new videos to fill the void. We are going to do our best to get the recording process up and running again, so we can continue with Dark Souls, Whippo, and another not known Let's Play. In the future, the big guy and I are planning to reduce the amount of uploads from 7 to 6. This is mainly due to the fact that we would like to streamline the upload process a little bit and decrease the amount of pressure. We don't want to force ourselves to upload every single day of the week if it doesn't feel right to us. So, in the future, we want to look at a schedule of 3 series running at the same time with 2 videos each. On Monday we want to run Series A, on Tuesday Series number B, and on Wednesday we have Series C. The Thursday will function as a day off for us to get ready for the weekend, which will have the second episode of Series A on the Friday, Series B on the Saturday, and Series C on the Sunday, etc, etc. 3 series a week, with each having 2 episodes. Sort of what we have been doing up until now, but with a solid day off for us. We haven't fully decided yet on the next few games we are going to play, but we'll figure that out in due time. But first, we gotta get back into the groove of things. Now, Before we leave, we'd like to thank everyone who's been there for us this year, and the big guy and I hope that you've all enjoyed the things we did this year. 2017 was pretty good, and we can only hope we'll make 2018 even better, or at least equal to this year. So, we would like to thank everyone for watching our content and making this channel possible. Without you all, the Wolf Den just wouldn't be the same. So, enjoy the remaining days of 2017, have a wonderful Christmas, and together we'll make sure we'll have lots of fun in the new year. Merry Christmas everyone, and a Happy New Year!